Greetings, I'm Tim, welcome to our channel, and thanks for logging on. Today we're discussing the Rolex Oyster Perpetual Datejust 2. You can see this stainless steel and 18 karat white gold reference 116334 and purchase it on our website. Subscribe to our YouTube channel if you enjoy these videos, and please click on the card in the upper right hand corner of the screen at any time during this video to see our full listing for this watch with additional accessories included, high resolution images, and of course complete pricing details in the sale of this watch. Now on my wrist, 6 1/3 inches, 16 centimeters in circumference, you can see that the 2009 to 2015 Datejust 2 design was massive. 41 millimeters across the round of the case. That's not inclusive of the crown. It is relatively slim though, as it easily slides underneath the dress cuff with a thickness of only 12 millimeters. It is well suited to dress applications and tight formal sleeves. Now from lug to lug there are two ways to measure it across the wrist. Between the ends of the lugs, in which case you get a measurement of 49.5 millimeters, or between the solid end links of the bracelet, which flare out just a bit more and endow the watch with a span of 51.5 millimeters across the wrist. You'll also note that the watch has an all-solid link bracelet. Now, that's solid end links, solid center links, and a fully milled out clasp. Now, Rolex bracelets in the last 10 years have become some of the stoutest in the industry. Built with exceptional quality and tolerances, they're both comfortable and durable. And you can see the 3-link oyster design, alternately brushed and polished, polish on the absolute flanks, satin finish down the edges, and center links all of high polish, paired with a milled out clasp that is very confidence inspiring, opens and closes with snicks and snaps. It also features Rolex's EasyLink micro adjust system, such that you can easily take in or take out 5 millimeters as necessary for micro sizing, or should you encounter periods of activity, inactivity, hot or cold, that cause your wrist size to change incrementally. Now the watch features a large and, I would say, almost sports-oriented case, which is beautifully capped off by a fluted 18 karat white gold bezel. Now here's the thing, the fluted white gold bezel is very much of a dress persuasion. The broad oyster case is very sporting, and the combination of the two with the sunburst dial with applied white gold Roman numerals makes this an exceptionally versatile timepiece. Equal measures dress watch and sports watch, it excels in both cases. Now you can see that the bezel is fluted white gold, but here's the key. It's Rolex white gold. Just like the 904L special grade of stainless steel that they pour themselves in their own foundry, they create their own gold in-house, and their white gold is neither plated with nickel nor with rhodium. It's a completely bare material called gray gold within the industry, such that if you scratch it or scuff it, there's just more white gold underneath. It never needs to be plated like conventional white gold. Moreover, the dial of this watch features white gold hands, Rolex coronet at 12 o'clock, and applied Roman numerals with a very discreet white train track or railroad minute and seconds track outboard. It's handsome, it's exceptionally detailed, and wonderfully reactive in light. As you can see in the soft light of the light box, it absolutely explodes. Incredibly handsome, the striking tandem of blue and white metal is exceptionally compelling. You'll also note that the watch, beneath its solid case back with satin finish, features a Rolex caliber 3136, so essentially an evolution of the 3135. It's a bigger base plate, it has a larger date wheel, and it also has Rolex's in-house Parashock shock absorbers, so a departure from previous use of KIF by Rolex. Rolex now making every part of the watch down to shock protection. It has a 48-hour power reserve, beats at 28,800 vibrations per hour. The twin lock style crown endows it with 100-meter water resistance, so the watch can back up its sports watch pretensions. Moreover, it features a anti-magnetic Breguet overcoil hairspring made of material that Rolex calls parachrome. The combination of anti-magnetism and resistance to gravitationally or positionally induced timing variation are the benefits of that hairspring. A full balance bridge anchored at both sides with a free-sprung balance architecture means that the watch is also exceptionally resistant to shock-induced timing variation. Automatic winding, it features both hacking seconds. When you pull the crown to extremity, you stop the balance. You can synchronize the watch to a known accurate reference time, and a quick set function for the date beneath the Cyclops eye. It's important to note that due to the larger size of the watch, the dial is a little bit less congested than on the Oyster Perpetual dates and Datejusts, and the Cyclops eye doesn't dominate the dial of the watch to nearly the same extent as it does on the smaller references. So even from a mechanical aesthetic standpoint, expanding the movement, expanding the dial, expanding the case, these things all go hand in hand, and they do aesthetically improve the timepiece. Of course, it's a COSC certified Swiss chronometer, and Rolex is special because it does ensure that COSC timing standards are still met by the movement once the watch has been fully cased up and prepared for delivery. That is not a given with others who use the COSC standard. Many simply certified the movement bare. You can see this Rolex Oyster Perpetual Datejust 2 reference 116334 in stainless steel and white gold and purchase it on our website.